Hey everyone, Guide Through as always, and today I'm going to be drawing Instagram as a human. So right now I've drawn the action line and I'm going to start drawing the pose. And I wanted something to do with the camera, so I put her in like a sitting position. Maybe she's like sitting down, trying to take a picture of something or someone. And I tried that, but it didn't end up looking good or looking right. So I decided to get a reference. So this is the reference I got. It's like a girl holding a camera, and I thought that was good, so I decided to try and copy the pose as best as I could. I tried making the pose just slightly different, just because I didn't want it to be exactly the same as my reference, so that's what I did. I put the camera a little bit more to the side, her legs are showing, and they are a little bit spread out, and she is holding the camera a little bit differently. I think I changed it and to look more similar to the reference, but right now it's a little different. So the hands gave me lots of problems, so I don't know how to draw it, so I decided to leave it for the end, and I just drew a little messy hand, and I decided that I can fix it in my line art. And now I've started my line art, and I'm going to try and fix the hands and things that I felt like I needed to change. So the hands, I didn't really know how to get it to look good. I tried to make it look kind of like the reference, but I don't know, like I think I put the hands a little too close together, and that made it so it couldn't like be the way the reference had it. Like the hands are kind of spread out and holding the camera in a way that I couldn't make it because I drew them too close together. So I decided to just move on to the rest of the body and then come back to the hands, and I decided to try this one because I was already feeling it looked kind of wrong. I couldn't make it how the reference had it, and I tried to like make it so she's just like resting it, but that didn't look like how you would hold a camera. So I didn't really know how to draw this, but I finally redrew it and it kind of looks like this. And I thought the hands looked okay. And I decided to just keep it that way just so it wouldn't mess up again. So I'm just drawing the camera and then I'm moving it back to the hands to see if I can like make it so it'll look okay. The hands do look a little odd still. I just kept it the way I drew it because I didn't want to mess up again. But now I've made the reference smaller because I don't need it anymore, and I drew some ears, some hairline, but then I realized I think I should draw the face first. So I started drawing the face, and I think I liked the closed eye look because I think that would look really cute. I made it a little bigger, and I just copy pasted because I usually just don't copy paste, but I decided since it's closed eyes I can copy paste. And I'm just gonna try and make an expression in the eyebrow, but I decided to just keep it a neutral eyebrow just because I don't know how to put expression in that kind of eyebrow. So now I'm on the hair. I wanted to kind of give it a like the Instagram logo look, kind of like a little boxy, and I thought it looked super cute at the end. So for the clothes, I wanted kind of like an oversized sweater look. So I tried to make it an oversized sweater. I didn't really know if I wanted it to be a sweatshirt or a sweater. I decided to just keep it as a sweater. I thought that would just be easier because I didn't need to draw the little like hood in the back, especially with her hair. So yeah, and it was like I made it like a boxy sweater just so like it would kind of fit the vibe of like Instagram logo. And now I'm gone to coloring. I wanted to give her like more of a darker skin because I thought that would like I haven't really drawn a lot of darker skinned characters, so I decided to draw a darker skin character, and I thought the skin would just really complement the bright colors that I'm gonna add next. So I wanted to kind of make her hair the colors of the Instagram logo. I thought that would just be really cool, like she dyed her hair that way. And so I decided to make all the hair purple first and then put a clipping mask to make all the other colors just to make my life a little easier. And I started doing the other colors now. I thought the blending would make it so like the colors, in between colors that like as they blended they would make a new color would come then. I don't know, I wasn't liking it currently, but I thought that after I blended it would look better. And it kind of did. I didn't know what to do next though. So now I like kind of Gaussian blurred it. I decided to add a little Instagram barrette just to make it look more cute and kind of match with the logo again. I tried to add the little like clip part, but that didn't really work out, so I'm just gonna undo that. And now I'm gonna move on to the sweater. I thought I could just make it orange and yellow because those were colors that I thought would go well with each other, but once I started doing it, I hated it, so let's just undo that. I tried to add pink and it looked better than the orange and yellow, so I thought I would just go with that. I didn't know what color to put next that's from the Instagram logo, so I decided to use this but a lighter version, and I thought that looked pretty good, so I decided to just keep going with that. So once I did this, I wanted to get a saturation that's different. I did like a really cool like purple that I found, so I decided to do that. And now I'm coloring the jeans. I thought it looked a little too dark the way I did it before, so I tried to change the hue, saturation, brightness. Still didn't really work out, so I decided to recolor it with a different color, and now this is how it looks like. I am now coloring the camera with the same method of the hair, so let's just finish that. I skipped the hair shading because that took way too long, but I'll just explain my shading here. So I just took a layer and I set the blending mode to multiply and chose this like pink kind of color, and that's how I'm going to shade, and then I'm going to lower the opacity later on. And shading is kind of easy for this piece, so I think it's easier just to kind of speed through this because of how easy it is. I usually use the same technique for every part of the coloring, and that's basically it. I just kind of make a new layer, set it to multiply, and choose like this pink tone, and I think it looks especially good on the skin, especially since I'm using a darker skin tone. And now I'm going to do this new thing that I'm doing for all my pieces. I'm going to merge every single layer, including the line art, and I'm going to make a new layer, get a soft airbrush, and then I'm going to set the layer to multiply, choose the pink color, and then kind of make a stroke like this. I have done that, and now it just kind of looks cool. And I'm adding blush. I'm gonna do this new thing I learned where you make it like a solid color and then set it to luminosity and then make the opacity lower. I thought that kind of looked cool. I made the background yellow because that's what I do for a lot of my pieces. I just really like the yellow background look. And now I think I'm done. Here's the finished piece. I really hope you enjoyed watching me make this. I really enjoyed making it. I think she turned out so cute. Please like and subscribe to support me.